Shall we talk about the Flash then?
I think we really should.
Because
Really should.
yeah, this is one. Again, I've got some feelings, but really, I want to hear some enthusiasm. So, who wants to go first?
If
You want enthusiasm? It's got to be Scott.
if you want me to talk about the Flash, yeah, okay. So this starts off, really interesting as well. Actually, how it starts off with it throwing back to the whole Barry Allen origin, but then it's like, oh, Barry's here. He's not. He's the detective at the case, and it's bringing up all the memories of him. Has a really good way of introducing the character of Barry Allen
Yeah,
as well. That one panel where he's running and it's got all of like these great events around him is cool. There's a lot of exposition, which
yeah,
for fans of the Flash, it's kind of like, yeah, yeah, I know. Your mum was
yeah.
murdered. Your
It's
dad.
that's it. It's another one of those alignments of TV and comics because I mean,
Definitely.
they stuck quite close to Barry's origin anyway. But when they kind of show you beat for beat the history of the character, you're like, yeah, I know. I've been watching the show for a couple of years, and this is exactly the same. So
It's a little bit like Uncle Ben with Spider-Man, seeing it
Yeah.
over and over again.
yeah, yeah. But obviously they don't labour on it, and you've got to give people what they need just in case they're brand new to it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't stay on that for long because then Wally appears and then because that's like, I mean, Wally's in the show now, but completely different Wally to what we get here, and then you get that beautiful full page of them both running together, and it's like
Yeah.
Wally brought me back, and it's like yeah. So then people who aren't comic readers are just gonna be like, well, okay, this is something new. So if you watch the TV show and then you come into the comic, you're like, yeah, this is cool. Two speedsters. Then he goes and visits Batman.
Yeah.
And you see the coin just floating there, the Watchmen coin, badge, as we've already mentioned, just
Yeah.
there. It's like Batman's already working on it, and then you're getting hints of what's going on in this world. Obviously, there's a similar sort of murder going on. Eel Batthorn's still in prison, and then at the end, the two detectives are talking about Barry makes mistakes, and then you see the speedster shape thing at the end. So it's a really really good issue to get into the Flash with.
I mean,
I'm really excited.
You touched on it there, like my feelings on it. There is a lot going on. You've got the basics of his history. You've got Wally West being back, and the fact that some people probably don't even know who that character was. You've got his dad. You've got his police work, and you've got the whole Watchmen thing and Batman. But then there's also a second Wally West who is a black kid and is a different nephew of Iris's, I think. Like they just happen to have two. Basically, a couple of years ago they went, oh, fans want Wally back. Let's give them a new Wally. And, comics want to be a bit more ethnically diverse, which all power to them, because they were made in like the 50s and 60s when apparently there were no black people. So they're trying to obviously right the course a little bit, but now they've got two, and I'm just looking at it thinking, what the fuck's going on?
It's not at all.
It's really a little bit weird, but so much of it is interesting, and I should probably mention that this book's written by Joshua Williamson, who he really seems to get the character, get the mythology, and knows what makes him interesting. The ideas that he threw out one in this issue was he's like the fastest man in the world, but he's always late. Like,
No, it's early, isn't it? Because he's at the theatre and he's ringing Iris. And
Oh,
she's like,
no,
it was
he can't-
it's tomorrow, Barry. You can even get early wrong.
yeah,
It's great.
Yeah, but his whole like challenge is he can never be everywhere. I mean, he kind of can, but he can't. He still can't prevent things from happening, and the way he wrestles with that, and it just highlights these little interesting nuances of this character, the things that kind of get to him, and the things that drive him, and it's nice to see in an early issue that the writer really knows what he's doing. So that was great. Anything else you guys want to say? Like, what do you think of the art? I think it was
Yeah.
Carmine, Giandomenico, I think, doing the art.
it's really good. I like it so far.
Yeah,
As
solid.
took a bit getting used to it first off, but then as soon as I was reading it and I saw that again, that picture of them both running on the water, I was like, okay, I'm sold. I'm in. Let's do this.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
he's got kind of a scratchy style with his line work, and his characters don't always look like beautiful or whatever, but he puts a lot of like energy into a page, and you need energy in a Flash book because he's constantly sprinting everywhere. So he does that really well, and like you said, with the layouts, he's done some interesting things and just bold kind of the when they were both running together, it just looked great. So yeah, I'm quite happy to see him. I've liked his stuff for a while. He used to be over at Marvel. So it's nice to see him getting some high profile projects, because I think this book's going to be on the stands for a while. With this,
I think
creative
when I was
team.
looking through it, when I was going through it, because I get it on digital, and there's a lot I missed out because of going digital. I don't know. I have no idea if I can set up Comixology to display 2 pages at once, but there was the centre of the book, issue 1, when it was clearly split across 2 pages. It was designed to be held open
Yeah,
and more experienced than read. And I'm definitely missed out on that. I really like the artwork. I think, like you say, he adds a hell of a lot of energy to what he's doing. Really shows up.
This is a weird thing to notice as well, but he's really good at lightning. Uh,
Pretty useful, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he did another book with Marvel. I can't remember what it was. Thor was in it, and it was like, I noticed it then. I was like, your lightning's awesome, and then put him on the Flash. And it's like, yeah, that suits. I like that.